Hello everyone, this is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald bringing Sagittarius a weekly reading here for August 4th through August 11th, 2022. And I am using the Light Seers Tarot for this reading. Now I feel big energy coming in for you. I really feel, Sagittarius, that you are feeling very light and carefree and feeling super excited. You feel as if maybe all of your dreams are coming true at this point in time. You have waited a long time for this and you are at a breaking point, right? Where you are ready to manifest all that you've desired. And so I love this so much. It's big, big energy. So we have the Page of Wands coming in, of course, with the Magician and the Three of Cups. And then here you are, this big fire energy in your reading for you, for your fire sign. Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands, culminating that passion, that culmination of that passion. Three of Wands, Empress, right? Beautiful opportunities coming in, and Two of Wands, all of those desires that you've been focusing on, dreaming about, wondering about, it's all here for you now. And so, I feel like it's all come down to this now, right? And you're at the finish line and you are racing and it is time. It's been go time, but now it's really like anything that's within you, it is time to muster up the confidence, the courage, ready to go, to get yourself to where you want to be. And I feel as though it's as if all of this whirlwind of magic has kind of come around you, right? I just feel that the universe is there supporting you in this, and it's this cooperation of energy, and it's ready for you to embrace, right? Like you are set to make the magic happen as long as you are still taking that action, doing the action steps that you need to do. I feel like this energy that comes in with this, there's so much compassion that you're pouring out and that you're receiving from others. It's this feeling of this hopeless romantic, right? There is a potential here, probably even this week, to maybe even meet your soulmate while you're out on the social scene for you single Sagittarius, right? I feel like you might always be choosing to see the positive in things instead of the negative, this hopeless romantic feel, right? Where you know that love conquers all, and as long as you're embracing love and you're open to love and you're showing others love, that good things will happen, right? And I feel that this compassion that just oozes out of you is what's bringing all of these beautiful things to you now, because it's all created this beautiful momentum for you. So I feel like, there really could be a point where you start to, feel this energy where you just don't want to take things so seriously right now. You just don't want to take life so seriously. You want to get loose. You want to, take some time to just vibe, right? And so not being so sincere, not being so candid at this time could work to your advantage, right? And helping you to keep that lightheartedness about you. And I think that having that lightheartedness, not taking things to heart when things are happening around you, is what helps to build your resilience and overcoming some of the things that have happened in the past. Because that's why you're that hopeless romantic, right? You've been through struggles. Everybody's been through struggles, and it defines them. As how you deal with them that helps to define you and your character, right? And so you haven't allowed it to bring you down in any way, and that's a beautiful thing. I do feel like that's part of this life force within you. You're feeling so alive, right? And being that you are not allowing this to hold you down or hold you back, or not to be focused on the past or these struggles, is what's allowing you to feel so alive right now. And with this Empress, just have all these opportunities flowing to you, right? And so you're full of energy and you're wanting to jump in head first, right? That Page of Wands, really ready to jump into anything, right? You're ready to try anything once. You know, you're not afraid of failing at it. You are more apt to succeed as a result too, because you're ready to be open to and willing to learn and to mold into what you need to be and to grow into these things as you embrace these opportunities. And so there is a caution, of course, with this, that it is wise to investigate these new opportunities before you start to truly invest. And we're talking about before you're investing on a financial level, before you're investing on an emotional level, right? And so if you aren't investing, and you see that there's a caution, like, whoa, hold up, I'm not sure that's for me. If you're feeling that out and you're feeling like something is off with it, you're honoring that intuition, then go with that, right? Because if you aren't honoring that, there is a potential here for you to kind of be left, so to speak, like on your knees, you know, like this person in this card, right? Sitting on your knees, where you're impulsive with the Knight of Wands, jumping in at first, not really investigating everything fully. It can keep you, it can bring you down to your knees, right? Where I feel like you might see this opportunity comes in, you seize the day, you take hold of that opportunity. You might assume something, you might jump to conclusions, you might make assumptions about this opportunity, right? You see it for what it is and not digging deeper. It could really leave you in a place where you have these overwhelming emotions. As a result, it's really unbearable, hard to regulate these emotions. It's overwhelming. Really hard to maybe implement boundaries with someone as a result of that. I just feel like there could be some difficulties that come into play as a result of possibly not investigating things a little bit further. So your overall advice here then, of course, Sag, is we have the Devil card with the High Priestess, your intuition, love it, and Justice, so seeking that balance. And I feel with this is saying devil is in the detail. The devil is in the detail. So your merits will not go unnoticed by others. I do feel at some point you may feel defeated this week, right? Where you're not being outwardly acknowledged for what you're bringing to the table. But that doesn't mean that this person or these people or that others are not noticing what you do in fact bring to the table, because you have a lot to offer. And so I think in the end there definitely is going to be a balance brought about if you're seeking that, because I think this justice, this phrase justice for all, comes in with this Justice card. You will have justice for all. There's a reminder here that this is not a time to hold back. This is a time for you to speak your truth, right? Where, yeah, you are, bringing in this energy of wanting to not take life, so seriously at this time, right? Well, this is a point in time where you do have to get pretty candid with others, right? And it might seem a little scary for you, sure, right? But this is a time for you to not hold back. It's a time for you to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, right? And it's this radical honesty that we have to have with ourselves and with others at this point in time, because it's going to work to your advantage. See, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And so this is not about a superficial thing. This is a subjective thing, right? So it means different things to different people. So beauty isn't just an external thing or a superficial thing. Beauty goes, further. It goes within. And so as long as you are honoring your truth and others are seeing you for the truth that you carry, that's when they can start to respect you for that, right? And so your advice here is to consider all of the avenues that you have at hand before you decide, right? Weigh all of your options out, right? Because you need to know, what are the consequences if I go down this route? What is the consequences if I go down this path? Are there any consequences, right? Know what path would be most beneficial for you. Start to look at the pros and cons. Make a list if you have to. Write it down, right? And I think that what comes back into play here and what is coming in with this Justice card is where, you know, we talk about, you know, regulating your emotions, how your emotions have a potential, you know, when you are getting down to your knees, right? When you're being brought down to your knees, that there is a place here for you to be able to hold yourself accountable and hold others accountable for their actions, for their words, and making sure their words and their actions are aligned going forward. So, beautiful read here we have for you, Sagittarius, for this week. I do so hope that this resonates for you in some way, shape, or form. As always, if you're interested in your own reading, I'd love to be able to do that for you. You can book a session with me on my Square site in the description box below here on YouTube, or pinned at the top of the page on my Facebook, Enchanted Emerald Healing. As always, if you're interested in just shooting me an email, letting me know what's up, if you don't want to comment below, let me know how this resonates for you, you can email me at enchantedemeraldny@gmail.com. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, be kind to one another. Thank you so much. Take care.